Dime tu verdad, me diré que estás pasando. Tú no sabes cómo estoy sufriendo, solo lo tengo que decir. Cuéntame, tu despedida para mí fue dura. ¿Será que te llevo a la luna? Y yo no supe hacerlo así. Te estaba buscando por la calle gritando.
What a hot day. I'm so thirsty. Luckily, I have this. Ah, what a hot day. Hey, you, stop! Huh? What? It's wrong. Don't you know? Your action will lead to river pollution and it's one of crime. Huh? What do you mean? Let me explain. Thus, rivers are one of the most important natural resources that are providing water for drinking, agriculture, and also industry, and lastly, supporting our ecosystem. Polluted rivers harm aquatic life, spread disease, and also disrupt community that depend on them.
Rivers are important for water, farming, and wildlife. However, pollution from factories, sewage, and plastic waste harm makes the water unsafe for people and animals. It can also cause diseases and damage the environment. To protect rivers, we need better waste management, strict rules, and conservation efforts.
When we talk about river pollution, of course, there's an example of river that already extinct, such as Colorado River Delta in Mexico, that extinct due to overuse of agriculture and dam construction by human activity. What a view, right? This is the very best example of what we call well-preserved river, which is Sungai Melaka or River Melaka. They are still used until now by the economy and nation. When we talk about rivers, of course, it is very important for us because rivers shape our civilizations, cultural, and historical figure. Besides Sungai Melaka, of course, there's another good example of rivers that are still being used for historical, cultural, and religious belief purposes. So let's go. Yeah. So, have you guys heard about the Sungai Ganga? Yes, even though it is polluted and not usable by drinking or any social activities, they still used by the Indians and Bangladesh, especially Hindus, through their belief and their religious faith, because they think, or in their belief, that is their holy water, and that's what we call preserved river. So, for the next example is the Nile River. They are located in Egypt, Africa. These rivers are also nominated as the longest river in the world. They are estimated around 6,650 kilometers. This river also being as the backbone of the ancient Egyptian, supporting wildlife, supporting civilization, and also the Egyptian mythology. This also associates with their gods, with their myths, the ancient Egyptian, such as God Hapi, or as known as gods of floods. Rivers as historical lifeline. Rivers have long been as a civilization, enabling trade, transportation, and also settlement growth. Many historical cities and also historical landmarks have been developed along rivers. For example, the Seine River in France, which has played a central role in Parisian history, inspiring artists, poets, and also architects. Pollution threatens the aesthetic and also historical value of the Seine River, which are the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Okay guys, for second example, we have the Yangtze River in China. It has been a crucial for Chinese civilization
for 1,000 of years, supporting agriculture and also commons. Nowadays, industrial pollution polluted the river of its significance historical.
So, what can we do to save our river?
So, like this.
Rivers is a vital part of our lives. They provide us with clean water, support wildlife, and even serve as a source of income for many communities. So, if we don't take care of them, river can become dangerous, causing floods and erosions. The good news is, we all can do something to help. So, what can we do to avoid flooding and erosion? Let's talk about it. First, one of the best methods to avoid floods and erosion is people can plant more trees along riverbanks. The roots of these trees helps hold the soil together, stopping it from being washed away by strong currents. For example, in Malaysia, mangrove trees are planted along coastal and river areas to protect the land from erosion and the impact of floods. This is something that we can all support by joining tree planting programs in our local area. First, one of the best methods to avoid floods and erosion is people can plant more trees along riverbanks. The roots of these trees helps hold the soil together, stopping it from being washed away by strong currents. For example, in Malaysia, mangrove trees are planted along coastal and river areas to protect the land from erosion and the impact of floods. This is something we can all support by joining tree planting programs in our local area.
Another effective way to manage river water levels is by harvesting rainwater. Instead of letting rainwater rush into drains and rivers all at once, it is causing by flash floods, so we can store it for later use. In Singapore, many buildings use rainwater harvesting systems to collect and store water for everyday needs, like watering plants and cleaning. This helps to reduce pressure on the drainage systems and minimizes flood risk.
Did you guys know, by raising awareness of river pollution and its harmful effect, people can be inspired to take action and contribute to conservation efforts. Number one, conduct a seminar, workshop, and school program to educate people about the importance of river pollution and also the danger of pollution. Number two, to encourage participation in clean up river drive.
We all can do something to help. So,
It's never too late to take an action. Save our river, secure our future.